case you missed last year's Brodak fly-in. Last year's Brodak fly-in had a lot of cool stuff. And the tapes are still available, of course, right from John, right from me. But just go out and borrow a set. There's probably hundreds of copies of them bootlegged all over the world. Anyway, what's really new about this year, Pete Klepsik had a few superstars fly in. I won't mention who their names are, and Pete, I don't see your hands either. And he had the dog from What About Mary. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening. We're getting ready to go out. We're packing the car. Pete, I just can't tell you, thanks for the photos. And we're going to see you out there. Pete also sent out some directions for a shortcut. So if we get lost, Pete, believe me, my wife is going to beat you up. All right, let's finish loading the car and we're out of here. Off to Brodaks. The favorite part of any trip like this is packing up all the junk in suitcases, and in my case, because we're in the middle of I don't even know how to describe this, tenants that have just wrecked my two-family house. We're working on that day and night, trying to get at least part of it cleaned up before we leave. So I've gotten back and it's already about 9 o'clock at night, so we're going to pack up and we're going to try to get a nice early start to get out there in the morning. You can see we've been blessed with just perfect traveling weather here on the way out. I don't know, they said rain today and tomorrow and then a nice sunny weekend. We'll see if they're right. We'll see if our favorite weatherman is right. I don't know. This is pretty miserable driving weather though. Usually driving through this part of Pennsylvania is really nice, but not in this kind of weather. See the old Spitfire in the back there, just looking in the mirror at him all day, making sure he doesn't fall out the back of the van. Here's something you don't see very often. It's raining inside the tunnel. How can it be raining inside this tunnel? It must leak or something. Oh, another tunnel. What a surprise. Let's see if it's raining inside this tunnel. How can it be raining inside? I guess it's the cars kicking up extra stuff. Brodaks, here we come, baby. Better stop raining soon, too. I think Pennsylvania is the only state in the union where it rains inside the tunnels. Look at this, it's raining even worse out here. Well, it does not look promising. Okay, now if you're one of the people that's never been to a Brodak contest, you arrive at this intersection of 79, and you can see even though it's rained all day, we have a beautiful sky backdrop. Red skies at night are a Brodak's delight. This is a relative, I think it's only a year or two old. And usually for the Brodak weekend, this is stuffed with all kinds of people that all they're interested in is flying control line airplanes. So we're going to take a little walk through the motel, see if some other people are here. We've seen Pat Travers, but he's the only one we've seen so far. Heard that everybody was out at the field, but we've gotten here too late to actually go down and socialize. So we kind of unload this stuff and get up early in the morning, I guess, and get down the field. I've taken a picture off the wall because I've seen this happen before when you have a bunch of guys in a room and they're partying and somebody backs up, down goes a picture, and you know, boom. So we made a little, hopefully a little, well, I don't even know, a hanger here for this guy. Okay, it's Friday morning. We're going to head down the field, check out the fog. We're up on a big hill here, and we are. This is totally fogged in. Just a minute or two of what it's like at this part of the country. Small town. I think the population here is under 500. Carmichael's, PA, located in the mountains, beautiful green mountains of southern western Pennsylvania. And this is our favorite place. This is where we got the pizzas last year. The Pizza Express. This is John's grocery store for anybody. Look at, he's got plants outside too. Brodak Village, the printing. This is the Brodak shop with a Subway. Cool.
Left it inward.
We'll be coming back here later.
Here.
All right, and here's the road to Brodakville. Inwood, is that the right road?
Yes.
Karen's being the navigator here. Anyway, it's been a year since we've been in the shop, and it'd be fun to see how they're packaging the Brodak dope and how they're doing all the other stuff, cutting cardinal kits or whatever they're doing. Anyway, and John's house, flying field, whatever, is right at the end of this road. And let's see how many people are here. Oh my God, there's already people here. 6 o'clock in the morning, the people are already here. Like the fog over India here.
Oh, Jim Manuel's flying.
Yeah, there's already 18. There's John's house off to the left.
Can't go any further, except right here.
Okay. Little lay of the land here. Fog is just starting to roll off the hills. Alan Brickhouse beat us to the front row parking spot. Uh-oh. New toolbox?
Take apart airplanes.
Yeah. Put them in your pocket and fly to Europe.
They're stealth.
Stealth, yeah. Alan was figuring if he didn't get a motel room, he could sleep in that tub.
My wife put me in there.
She may leave you in there. I want to see how many patches he's got on his jacket. Oh my God, he's a walking billboard for the AMA.
And the AMA quit handing out patches. So
Oh. Hey, what's new, kiddo? You made it. You made it.
Oh,
Don't shake hands with a can of soda in your hand. Let's go see what you got. Oh, I see cardinals, I see cobras, I see everything here.
Oh, they're all over.
Wow. Look at this guy. This guy ought to rent a trailer truck. Holy mackerel. What was he thinking when he packed this? Is there a plane under there somewhere?
I think he took that one out and then he had
Wow.
got covering and stuff.
Wow, let's check this out. All right. Boy, that's pretty. A reflection of the fog in the I-beams.
I gotta thank you for your tips on your videos.
Work for you?
Yes, it did.
Good, good. Boy, that's pretty. Don't you dare. I'm near the guy's I-beam plane.
This morning we were looking
Yeah, where were you when the bill came in for supper?
Breakfast.
Get out of here. Hey, Tom. Where were you?
Where were you? We were having breakfast. Where's
Elliot said he's going to try to avoid paying for supper all week. Watch him like a
He's not
hawk.
here. He's not coming.
I know he's not coming.
He's
I
bowed
know.
out. We told him he's got to pay for lunch. He's bowed out.
Yeah, one bill comes for supper and he's out. Mr. Video to you guys. So you had a good flight over?
Yeah, we got it up.
Fantastic. Boy, what a shame Elliot couldn't make it.
Models untouched. The cars, your cars.
Big problem with the old car.
Yeah, we just can't get a car big enough to.
Nice Cardinal. Ooh, ooh.
Different.
Uh-oh. Now there's something I really like.
Wow, look at this.
Nice and big. Mean.
Good for you, the long.
Big. Paul, wait till you see the engine I have. You
Oh
guys...
no, you're Jet 60.
Nah, baloney. I got something even you've never seen. Wow, is that cool. Oh. If it was up to me, you'd already have the Walker Cup. Paul Winter.
Paul?
Yeah?
I don't have much, you know, I've got that fuel there with me, but I'm not going to...
Yeah, no, we...
I brought you fuel. I brought a case of fuel. There's always somebody who steal my
said he
fuel.
was going to bring.
Yeah,
but
I got fuel.
We've got...
So how you doing, Tom?
You can pull tank full out of mine if you need.
Tom,
This is a wet wing, so you got plenty in here.
I love this, man. That is
on the
awesome.
square inches, isn't it?
Is this like a legitimate
We just got to feel...
old-time design? Not that I know. I'm too young to know about these things.
Excuse me, which fuel can I give Paul?
From the case. Give him the whole case, and when he's done, you give back what the cardboard box. If you use 4 gallons of fuel, Paul Walker doesn't even use 4 gallons of fuel.
Listen, we're not a windy 50-gallon fuel year, man.
No. Just use what you need. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Wendy.
What's happened? We do left-hand shakes today.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Be careful out there. The centers are a little uneven and it's just barely marked. Was your handle on the center?
A bit tight, the circle as well.
If not, I mean, we can be kind of careful since you're on long lines.
But I have to be really careful with mine.
Would this fly with an Anderson Spitfire? I just happen to have one, and it's here. The kid's breaking it in for me. I don't want my fingers all chewed up.
You got the profile?
No,
The Brodak?
no, I didn't bring a profile. What for? What are you on
You
a
said we were
profile
going to
for?
fly it in profile aerobatics. The yellow
I didn't have any room in the van after I brought all your junk.
Good. My junk.
Junk is the right word.
This is a first class deal. Me and Roy came up here in Cessna 340. Now that's a way to ride.
I like that. Yeah, I went to England in the 747 with bathrooms. I mean, how can you beat
We
that?
had 2 hours and 10 minutes for we landed here.
Hey, I'm gonna
You
have to
change your
find-
whole outlook on modeling, huh? It's like a gentleman's
Well,
sport.
no, he's trying to figure out how to fly the old time pattern, and we're sitting there in the cockpit at 17,000 feet going, no, it's like, you know,
Oh, I love this thing though. This is as close to the sweeper as you can get. I never even heard of this.
Get it in
It shows you what I know.
Rusty Brown. Get out to VSC with what's got an Anderson.
Nah.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, when I retire, I'm going to move there, buy a summer house like Ortiz. Fantastic.
Actually, you can camp out under Rusty's airplane.
Yeah.
It's just the side of a mobile home they took off, you know, and put the body on.
Yeah, they call it Mose in England, but we call it purple.
Yeah, I love big airplanes. Yeah.
What new one you got?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
What new one have you got?
What do you mean?
What new airplane have you got?
Spitfire. I'm just a Spitfire guy. Oh, this flies nice and slow too. All right. Boy, this thing really flies slow. Holy crap.
What lap time is doing?
I don't have my stopwatch on. As we see the sun finally coming up over the trees here at the 3rd annual Brodak Fly-In. It's looking slow, even if it isn't that slow. He's on a long line, too.
Under the
5. Look at the fog rising off the grass there. The Brits are here. Sadly, Elliot Scott couldn't make it. He's in the middle of buying a house right on the area where they hold, near the area where they hold the British Nationals. How convenient. Didn't fake me out for a minute. Didn't I just see you guys about a month ago?
Yeah, well, you on our turf then.
That girl in England still wants her tip. If we take you to dinner, you better not give one of those English tips, you know, like a penny or whatever you gave.
And that's what a piece is.
Is he a big tipper, John? Tell me the truth. No, he's mean. He's cheap. The cheapest, thriftiest man in England, Paul Winter.
Thank you.
Maintained all his wealth and house payments by not giving waitresses tips. The waitresses in his area starved to death.
I didn't see you paying a bill.
Baloney. Baloney. Paul Winter of England here. Rust-Oleum guy? It looks fine.
It may not be a 1940, but it's good enough for the damn work that's involved in it.
From spray cans?
The stripes are painted with a brush, and that was a mistake because the paint had some granules and stuff in it. When I painted it on, it was right there in the blue trim. Too late to do anything. Should have strained it, never thought of it.
Oh, the pigment was crystallizing down at the bottom. Tom Dixon's take-apart plane. Hi, Randy.
Come see us.
Hey, you can kiss the camera. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, how you doing?
You didn't even come see us, Wendy.
Baloney, my wife doesn't let me. I'm on a short leash this week. She says, don't fool around with those brodak girls. I don't know.
Somewhere around here?
Yeah, I'm sure she's somewhere. I have to do my video thing here. Try to pay for the tolls on the trip. Ah, there he is. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you girls look all lively and jumpy. How's that thing over at the new factory?
What thing?
Who gets stuck putting all that brodak dope in jars?
Oh,
Bet you
God.
thank me for that, huh?
Mention.
No? I just
And wait till a new thing.
England.
Wait till a new thing comes with the candy apple colors. You can use it for nail polish. You'll never have to buy nail. Yeah, I see. Nail polish isn't a big thing in Pennsylvania. Is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know that.
The golf cart for.
Oh, I didn't know you built a full out there.
I wonder
Oh,
if
that's
it
why you're
would.
flying out
I'll
there.
tell you one thing, the thinner takes off the polish real good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get some in your eyes and you'll see how it takes nail polish and eye makeup off and everything.
We talk funny nowadays, you know.
You talked funny before too. Nothing changed. Don't breathe too many of the fumes.
That's what I meant.
We will all be having a trip
Did you
here.
bring me some control horns?
That damn Carlisle.
Yes, the guy's coming tomorrow with them.
Oh,
Jimmy.
okay.
Jimmy's hand delivering them. I think I got 50 of them. Pete, where's the new plane?
Hey, all right.
Where's the new plane?
It's down in Detroit.
First of all, where's Pam Anderson?
Yeah.
They hung Pam Anderson in a tree.
I gotta go, yeah.
You guys show him the butch.
Pete must have been the one letting them firecrackers off up there last night.
No, I didn't even hear any. I was a
At 10
little
o'clock
under the
last night, they
weather.
was
By the way, this is the guy that provided all the titles for this video. The Pam Anderson titles. I spliced in a few minutes from her personal video. And I won't tell you which minutes they are. But you look very good in it, by the way.
A little chubbier than
Hold your breath. Stand next to me all day, you look skinny.
Oh, when'd you get in?
Oh, last night. Then we went down to Groovy's, saw our friend the waitress.
Okay.
We're pulling a scam on these guys from England. We're going to bring them there tonight, and we have paid off in full that when they walk in, she's like, "You guys from England?" "Yeah, we don't serve English people. You'll have to leave."
Here in the colonies.
Yeah, here in the colonies. Yeah. He's flying now, Paul.
Where's Groovy's, Mindy?
Come with us tonight
Where's Groovy's at?
in Waynesburg.
Yeah.
You ever been that far out of town? When you was a kid.
Yeah, I think this vendor area, this is probably,
Yeah, now Paul's flying right now. But when he lands, you gotta really have some fun. He's a great guy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's
He
do
was in the
it.
store last night, and he said, "I'm looking for John Brodak." And I said, "Who?"
John who? All right.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Paul, when we were in England, this is a true story. When we were in England, about 30 of us, get in on this, Pete. About 30 of us went out for dinner to a pizza place, and we had the waiter give him a bill that had like 150 desserts on it. It was a $200 bill. Well, Paul liked to have a heart attack, and we all just got up and walked away. So now, he's known as Paul I Don't Leave a Tip Winter. Paul, you're not getting a lot of respect here. But all these young girls are looking to get your autograph, Paul. Every one of them. Now, this is funny. This is true. I went all the way to England, and the only guys who want my autograph were 70-year-old men. Ah, it's Bob Hunt. I'm just leaving up here.
I know, Woodford.
Everybody says Bob and I are enemies. Bullshit. There's our handshake. How you doing, Bob?
How you doing?
Good. You may get it either way. All right, when he lands, girls. Now listen, let's get all these. This will be fun. Just say you're the Paul Winter. The Paul Winter. You are the man. You know, you were in England. Yeah, it's a beautiful house he owns too. What a workshop. Believe me, he's a wonderful guy, but we really had fun with him. You couldn't believe. He's like the guy everybody likes to play jokes on, you know. Like when I was a kid, that's what they do. Steal my bicycle, chain it to a pole, chain me to a pole.
We were eating at the airport restaurant. And
I got it.
You gotta stay away
he was worried about getting his phone
They go
fixed.
and they'll cut each other's line. And you
He
stand there
got
looking
like
at
40 mile an hour winds usually when he was in the guys. I said, "You're not going to get all of that right now." So let's go through that quick home.
when it warms up a little.
Well, there's no wind now. Now you gotta I hope nobody backs up into one of these poles. Kind of scary thinking about that. One crash and everybody's day is ruined. Wouldn't be a bad idea to move them out about 2 feet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were wonderful hosts in England. I've never had Elliot, Scott, John, and Paul. We just had a wonderful time. Roger Ladd, his wife, cooked for us. I mean, you couldn't believe what good hosts the people are. It's unbelievable.
What's the word you thought that they're going to burn you? Right.
Who's up, Tom?
Why drive all that way?
Kevin
Oh,
learned how to go Cavalier.
really? Was that his blue Cavalier?
No, that's John Simpson Cavalier.
Oh, okay.
So Tom was so very warm and generous, and they had just a wonderful time.
Great.
Carolyn was just super.
What's the line?
The girls are asking for his autograph. Yeah.
You gotta get over this guy a little bit. Wendy's already got the camera rolling. Hey, get him now. You can't get him now, Wendy.
We know you from Wendy's Studio.
Hey, Rusty.
Movie star. We know this guy.
Paul, do you know these girls? You know this guy?
We know this guy.
You know this guy? Now I recognize him. Is he the handsomest guy here beside me or what?
Well, Mouse, he's close.
Yeah, but he's old. He's old, isn't he?
Yes, he is, very.
I'm old. I'm like old money and he's new money.
Fuel you supply, the engine flat out.
Paul, that is the worst running motor I have ever heard in my life.
Fuel.
No, my fuel. Now it's my fuel. Who sold you that glow plug?
No, it's too lean.
All right, come here. Now we got to take a picture.
Come on, get a picture of this guy for Stunt News. He is famous.
Come here, Woods.
In England, he's the third best flyer in England.
There's only 3.
Come on, Patty.
Who's the other one? He's the good flyer. And this guy's like the water boy here. Where's those shoes, John?
No shoes on here. He's got them. He's got the
Oh God.
He's got the shoes. Want some elastic band?
So girls, you really think he's handsome, huh? This is what old time stunt is. I mean, you know, it's like asking, what's a motorcycle? When you see a Harley, an Indian. This is what an old airplane is supposed to look like. Upright motor, big fat tires, big Vico spinner. Gotta lose. I got some 2 3/4 Vico spinners too. But Dan has the ignition engine. You probably know the guy that gave it to me. He's from Arizona, Leroy Black.
Yeah.
He gave it to me, and I'd love to put it together.
That was brand new.
I know.
He won that at
He gave it to me. And listen, this is Rusty Brown, but hey, now if you give somebody an engine, they put it in a case and say, that's not what an engine's for. An engine is to run and get brake fingers and everything. No, so I figured when I saw this, I walked up. I didn't know whose it was. I said, case closed. Decision. This is when I bought my Windstar. I was looking at all these vans. I walked in, sat in a Windstar. Write him a check, honey. That's it. This is just great. Boy, that thing flies so slow too. It's like a.
Well, that was fast.
Oh man! What prop is on here?
1360 wide
Oh man, I'm telling you. You stole the show. I love this stuff. See, I have an opinion different. Most people want to have the best flying plane. I just want to have the biggest. That usually gets me more credit than I deserve in the world.
Well, you know, you've seen that one fly.
Yeah, I flew Damarel's plane at the Circuit Burners. I said, God, you could fly this in real stunt. It was so good. It's so good, it's ridiculous.
I just take one airplane and then I go fly it.
Yeah, well, hey, don't think I haven't thought of
You
that.
only got one needle to set and one airplane to wipe.
Right, one broken prop at the end of the flight or something.
I've
Yeah.
been melting the gold off the trophies, and up to date, I still haven't got this tooth filled.
Yeah.
You're right, you have to come here.
Hey! And the hobby shop concessions are starting to come in. People that have things for sale. And of course John's personal hobby shop. Let's get him! I ain't buying any more of them dumb videos. How's it go? What do you got, 600 entries today?
No, we're over 350.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now this is officially, there's no way this cannot be the biggest contest in the world.
Right.
There's no way. You're over by 100. Okay.
Easy. Right.
Cool. That's what I want to know.
That's great.
You should up the entry fee. That's the way. You're not much of a businessman, are you? Charge them $20 next year. Come on, one of you guys is, you know, these old geezers are all alike. That's perfect.
Here we go.
Coochie, coochie, coo! Hey! Hey, there's a family. Oh, we gotta do this. You gotta put those things in the video. Wait a minute, I'll do it like they do on Channel E when the girls are getting...
What's that?
Not you. He doesn't even know. Porno king over here. Look at him. Are we gonna have this at the official trophy presentation?
If you want to. John said somebody might want to, somebody won't.
I do.
Okay.
I vote
John
for...
said this would be better on those picture trophies than...
You better believe it. Who wants to see that gazebo of his anyway?
Okay, and
Anybody can have a gazebo. Did you see that movie, What About Mary?
That's
Oh my
right.
God, it's so good.
And every time John wants me to do something, I tell him to bite me.
You know what you ought to name this judge? The official protest judge right here. Not happy with the Brodak meat? See me.
Yeah. And the answer is bite me.
Bite me.
And I said, oh.
You guys are the sexiest thing in the world. I love model plane pilots. Don't you wish that was true? My wife saw me over here, she'd shoot me. Do you ever watch Pam Anderson videos? Oh no, they're not family videos? Oh, don't worry, you'll enjoy them very much. Is Imran?
Imran.
Wow, that looks nice. You gonna fly in fun scale?
Probably at the Nats, yeah.
Oh, cool. Boy, that's a beauty, huh?
And this side here, we're working on a full one.
Nice riveting job.
Well,
Boy, I'll tell you, I wish I knew how to do a rivet job like that.
watch your own videos.
I can't watch it. Who would watch that stuff anyway? Beautiful.
We all do.
Wow, that looks great.
And then on the other side is the sun's airplane 010.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's spectacular. Just unbelievable. Boy, that show has already started. Look at that riveting job. Oh my God, riveting on the gas tank even. I think you've out-yacked yourself here. What's that other thing?
Yeah, the yak.
The log or the slob or whatever it was? Slobovovic?
Yeah. And I even took the, from an old pickup truck, put the landing lights in there.
All right. Boy, that is nice. I'm telling you. You got the little exhaust, the dummy exhaust?
Right. Augmenter too.
All right. Well, you really know your stuff. I'm impressed.
I watch your video.
I'm impressed.
I watch your video.
Yeah, you watch Pam Anderson video.
Well, yeah, that helps too. I tell all the guys. He's in the shop talking to himself or his little, hi guys, hi guys.
He does that all the time.
What I have in my shop that I talk to. When
I like those girls.
I say, hey, Pammy, babe, what do you think? And she said, bite me.
Pam, will you come over and buff my video out? Oh, man. Pete, you're okay. I don't care what John says about you. You're okay.
She
That's
belt.
beautiful. Yeah. That's cool. That is priceless.
A lot of guys want that. I gave it to my brother for his birthday.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I want you to teach me. You see him working with you?
He always does.
If I was here all the time, he wouldn't listen to me either.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a demonstration of the Lincoln Log Wing Building Method. Your
How you feeling, big guy?
Your stunt news editor is currently putting the 1/16 by 1/8 notch in each of the built-up ribs. Don't look at me, look at the ribs. The leading and trailing edges are composed of a three-piece balsa makeup, in which the rib locations are marked and slotted so that it just snaps together, self-centering, self-jigging, no pins are required, and it got all that gluing area. What a deal. What a deal.
Now, how do you get the curve in the leading edge on an elliptical wing?
Huh? On elliptical? You soak it over.
No, you don't. You carve it out of a block.
You put it on your knee and you
Oh,
bend.
I'll show you a Lincoln log.
And you bend.
This is great. You're going to build one like during the course of the day or the week or?
Right today, right now.
Fantastic.
Right at this minute. I'll also be building, cutting and building rib sets. You know, on the.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
And this is similar to what I've done in the past, but I haven't Lincoln logged it. I've just been, you know, what I do is I glue the piece and glue it on center line, but this is even better, by far, in fact.
Well, all I know is
I saw it in the magazine. I thought it was great.
Hank DeYoung said, at last, a building method for rib wings that solves all of the problems.
Yeah. And you don't need those heavy, ugly rods that never want to come out on the first twist.
See, this, you just, when you want to work on the bottom of it, you just flip it over.
The only thing can go wrong if you don't have a straight table, and if you don't, good luck anyway. You're not gonna.
Regardless of your method, you got to have a straight table.
If you don't have a straight table, take up RC, they twist their wings anyhow.
No, these look nice. God, they couldn't get a lot lighter than that.
That's a piece of spruce, 1/8 by 3/8 in the back for a stiffener.
Yeah. Tom, I just started doing business with Wicks Aviation, and they sell this whole thing of spruce. And I was wondering if that's where you got your spruce from?
Aircraft spruce.
Sitka spruce. Yeah, is that the same thing, Sitka spruce?
Yeah, they have a bargain bundle for $10, for $15.
Okay.
Enough wood to last a lifetime.
But that spruce, they use that in real airplanes, and that's what it's originally made up
Still
for.
numbered blocks, even in composite aircraft, and even in metal aircraft, they still use spruce spars.
Sitka spruce is the one that's grows in Alaska, and it's almost grain-free.
Well, it's straight grain.
Straight grain.
Straight grain.
Because the trees are very tall; they don't grow off on angles and stuff.
And it has very straight grains, and its strength to weight ratio is incredible.
Well, that's certainly. When I saw this in the magazine, I kept thinking, idiot-proof. Why didn't somebody think of this? Well, why didn't you come along when I was a kid? Where the hell were you?
You get a whole rib. I mean, you get a whole wing out of one sheet of balsa.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, for the economy-minded among us, like not that any people in our hobby are cheap or anything.
Well, it's also strong.
Well, I have kids in college.
You got the grain running in the right direction.
Exactly.
Woody Midgley.
How are you?
Tom Morris.
Hey, Woody
How you doing?
Of course I know who
As if he needs an introduction, like
What are you doing with these?
I need an introduction to the state police.
I looked around to see you guys, and I didn't see it, and I thought,
Tom does. Wow. The whole world is here.
Yeah, everybody in the world showed up.
It's better than the Nats. Wow.
I'll tell you, they say it's going to be about the biggest that they've had control line events. So.
It's already, I think, over by. It doesn't matter. It's not a contest.
No,
the contest is to have fun.
Everybody's here having a ball.
Yeah. Wow.
Great. That's great.
I just got an Anderson Spitfire ignition. I looked at this thing fly.
Yeah.
I'm hooked. I'm done.
That's what you're going to do? Put it in that?
No, I'm going to build one.
Oh, there you go.
I'm definitely going to build one. That'll be more fun. Oh.
Yeah, buddy of mine.
I wanted one all my life. A guy gave me one for nothing. He wanted it as a prize. He said, who knows what it may. He's just a nice guy. I never even met him. He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, geez.
And I said, let's put it in a plane and we'll all fly it.
Yeah, there you
Every
go.
time you go to a meet, you never flew an ignition plane? Here.
Yeah, there you
Be
go.
my guest. You
There
whack
you
it,
go.
we'll build another one.
Yeah.
Ain't no big deal building one. They're kind of easy to build. But
Been a long time since I've heard some good old ignition run.
I could remember that sound when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't this muffled, whizzy kind of thing they have now.
I was covering the outdoor pre-flight nats one year. And all of a sudden I heard, it's an Olsen 60.
There's nothing like that. That's
That'd be an
Lionel
Olsen
trains,
60, you know?
Harleys, a Piper Cub starting up when it all.
You got that right, yeah.
I already got Woody on this.
You know all the work
Sandy does with this thing.
Oh yeah.
I got an award. The real brodaks CD is called. The real brodaks CD. She's the one that does all the real work. So if anybody wants to contribute, we're accepting a $1 donation towards the award if anybody wants to.
Sure.
Wants to. And it's going to be from everybody.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Not going to be changed.
No, don't worry.
No, we're only accepting. We're going to have more money than we need. But,
Go buy somebody else an award then. I don't mind paying for awards. That's no problem.
we're only accepting $1 from everybody.
How much money did they get for Ron Connor's trophy? They got a good amount?
I don't know. I put in a $50 donation to the club, and I said put it wherever you want it. So whatever. That's just to see Helen again.
You got a thing from Ron? Where's that going to be?
Well, they had a
We
meet
had it.
last
Had it.
year, last week. They had it, and they took up a collection. It looked to me like they got
plenty of money. I mean, everybody was putting 50 and 30 and whatever. And the first year here, I got worked with John, you know, I worked with John for all these on control.
Yeah.
And I was walking around asking, you know, if anybody wanted to donate a buck. I was getting, people were giving me 20s. For John, 20.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
What happens with this field after this? I mean, who flies here year round? They have clubs. Oh, okay, they have a whole group. Yeah. Have you done the store yet? Oh, shit.
No, and then some.
It's out of control.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
Where's your time?
leave it in your pocket for now.
Yeah, gee, thanks. What a guy.
This guy's begging me to fly his plane.
All right.
I've been just running around like an idiot.
You ain't flying mine.
Not-
You're not good enough.
I agree. Go.
The lines are on it?
No, nobody's gonna get to that. Let's try to do this in a couple of flights. Real quick. Fuel's in it? Yeah. This is ready. Let me just get a feel for if it's close or not so close. Top heavy. Coming in at the inverted. Down. Top heavy. Yep. Okay, so that's part of it. All right, fire it up and let's see what it's... You're on Braden's line? Yeah. Okay. Set it one click. You don't have clicks. Okay, go ahead. Let me set it. Be handy to do this before you get to the nest. I forgot there's plenty of room in this so far now.
feet. Okay.
Mistake painting invasion stripes on anything from a wine bottle. That looks great, Larry. Whoa.
Can't take credit for any of the artwork. My buddy back home put some of that on there.
Well, don't tell anybody his name. Looks great. Nice little exhaust manifolds. Great. That's a spirit. The lettering came out great, Kent.
Thanks. What do you got there?
See, well, okay. Yeah, it's for Sandy, right?
This is for Sandy, who does all the real work here.
Yeah, right. Fantastic.
The real
She'll love
Brodaks
that.
CD.
Yeah, the real. That's great.
Let's see it. What do you have?
Yeah. No more than a buck.
Now Kent Strager has the scoop on it. We've been trying to trim it. One of the things we did was, first flight I flew it, and it just seems like it has too much tip weight, and I was hoping by moving the readouts back just a little bit and try to take a ½ ounce out, just so that we can see more accentuated which way. The tab looks like it's going to have to go on the outboard wing a little bit.
That's a Tommy Looper special.
He's even got a baseball hat. Now all you got to do is give him a little, like, what town are you from, Charlotte or?
Ashboro.
Yeah, I mean, is there a team in Ashboro, like the Ashboro Angels or something?
Yeah. Well, he's got the S on him for Strega.
Wow,
Strega S
okay,
on him.
yeah. Midgley made this pilot with all the, I think Walt Prey did it, with all the colors of the plane on it. Oh, awesome. Jim Hunt's little biplane with all the guy wires. This is the fun scale event over here, and it looks like maybe I'll be judging this with Rich Peabody, not sure yet. Certainly a lot of cool little fun planes. If you want it to be too, Ken, I can watch the flights. Then I have to watch you. Anyway, it looks like absolutely a stun heaven day. After all that rain yesterday, geez. Just perfect. We have a beautiful award for Sandy Bruce. Well deserved, by the way. She is one workaholic person, boy. She does a lot of things for John. And Sandy, we appreciate it, believe me. Dan Banjack's PT-19. Quite a good turnout in fun scale here. Quite a good turnout. time you came up, or were you here last year? Terry McDowell from?
Hartsville, North Carolina.
North Carolina. I would have never known with that accent. I thought you were from Maine. Bahaba. Bahaba.
L.A. I live in L.A. Lower Hartsville.
Oh, you fly with Kent?
Kent, Larry, Tommy Looper.
Yeah, that's a good group. Good group. They drink a lot, but they're a good group.
Well, some of us do, some of us don't.
I heard it's the Pam Anderson fan club down there. You guys are sending me the wrong tapes. What's going on?
I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah, no. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Yeah, they got a nice group there. I had a chance to work in Charlotte for Ford Motor Company. I went down to Ports Depot.
Yeah.
Then I thought about not seeing my mother, having to drive back to Jersey once a week. Never took the job.
We have a lot of fun down there.
Yeah. The weather was outstanding. We don't have any of that weather up by us.
We need some rain. You know they drink a lot down there?
They're drunks. Yeah, let's be honest, they're moonshiners.
Hey.
How many guys down south still make their own moonshine?
Me and my brother.
Who else?
My mother.
My grandmother spent about hey, you got a Spitfire shirt on. Look at this guy. That's a Spitfire cockpit. You can tell right here by his belly button. I got to say, I'm glad I didn't wear my shirt. I'd be all jealous. Last year, the only footage they had of him on a video was a landing. Well, we'll get a takeoff this year, just so he doesn't feel too bad. Anything you want to say to Pam Anderson while you're here? See you later, Pam. see you over by Pete's shack over there. Pam's over there in the bushes somewhere. Now what is this, a Tudor? So is this an original? Shows you what I know.
Instead of juicy nodal rear.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. It's got the little tails. Yeah.
So I had a twister with that 40 on it. Overpowered. So I had the ribs and I said, nah, that's not big enough. Nah, I just kept stretching out on my jig and it came out okay. No tail weight, no nose weight.
Yeah.
That's still sig dope. I don't use that anymore though. I stopped at 48 ounces.
Yeah, that's a good weight for a plane that size. What is that, a Thunder Tiger?
It's a tower.
Oh, a tower. Okay. No, you're not allowed to drink. Is that whiskey? These guys from North Carolina, you're looking at toolbox. They all have whiskey in there. Pepsi. Philadelphia Pepsi, North Carolina whiskey. I don't know.
No.
What's wrong with that picture? Just turned out to be a day from heaven here. What a day, what a day. We're going to try to help Kent do a little trim work on Strega, but in the time we took the flight, about 9 other people have come to this circle, so I'm going to take a little break. Wander around, see who else is here, shake hands with everybody, do a little socializing, which is the whole purpose of being here anyway. Checking out the bush. Oh, Pam's in the bushes again. Where's Pete? Where's Pete? Can't trust him. You go away for 1 minute and Pam disappears into the bushes here. I don't know, Pete. Oh, you never go hungry here.
Tell us.
Hey, what's up?
I met Coxsackie last year.
Oh, yeah?
Guys told me your film.
You told the...
I got well, not a good.
Oh, that's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
What's the fish? Yeah, the one that floats upside down.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie,
doing?
they're the star of my videos. Are you kidding me?
That's right, they're fantastic. I see this fish floating upside
They're
down.
my mascots for my business.
I thought it was a radio-controlled fish.
I got the fish that floats upside down. Who else has
I
that?
don't know. You want to put lines on that one.
No, they're not for sale. They're special.
Okay.
I have handicapped fish.
Great.
I have 3 of them. they're still alive. I hand feed them every night. I got a girl from the post office that when I go away, she goes over, picks them up, hand feeds them every night while I'm gone.
What a wonderful day.
Sits at my computer and goes, wow, that Wendy, what a dummy. She left a message on my computer that Bert and Ernie are hungry. What a day, huh?
Hey,
wow.
It's going to be a great week.
Oh my God, I got to go get some sunscreen. I'm roasting already.
Yeah, all you guys are not here this year.
That's right.
Stop in next year, boy. This was fantastic.
Wow. Well, now you know what's cool too is the videos are going all over the world in PAL mode too.
Right.
We got guys from Europe here already.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that next year you're going to have 8, 10 more people from across the world.
I think I have to run this thing for a whole week.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
I think so. Hey, listen, they wanted control line to grow. John made it grow.
John made it grow.
Case closed.
Yep.
Ah, the part I like. Oh, look at these women. They're everywhere.
What can I sell you?
Look at what? Look at it. I'm not doing this personally. Buzz.
Oh, what can I sell you?
I got a customer named Buzz. I'd rather kiss you than him, though.
That's why my husband married me.
Where's your husband? Is he around? Yeah, who cares?
He married me because I sound like an engine.
Karen, I gotta go get some sunscreen. I'm roasting. Oh. Well, yeah, it's in the car. It's in the toolbox. I obviously not going to get the fly today. Look at the stuff for sale. What kind of stuff you have for sale here? How come I don't get a free Brodak hat for judging? Look at this.
You're a judge.
Wow. Well, look at this. Look at his hat. Look at his smelly old hat. Would you wear this hat?
Hey, Buzz, guess what I got here? My wife, Margaret. This is I forgot to introduce you, Wendy. This is my wife, Margaret.
You're going to 8 foreign countries and 60 American families Monday morning. Hey! These are going to Australia. They're going to England, to Germany, Sweden. Hey!
Margaret, here's your... How are you, buddy? Hey, John. My wife, Margaret. Somebody said you were in bed.
Yeah, they said John Brodak's sleeping today. Wake him up. Hey, John, you got to go get those Pam Anderson things out here.
Okay.
Bring them out. Come on, don't be a... Bring them out. Hey, Karen. Karen. Karen, he's got a picture of Pam Anderson back there. You can tell we're not desperate old men here, huh?
Karen, this is Wendy. This is Wendy's husband.
Now listen, last year there was a lot of complaints against giving Wendy too much score. Was that, did that ever happen?
No.
Well, I didn't. Oh, never. But do it this year. Nobody will know. Now that we got away with it once.
Last year, we can try it this year, right?
We
took points off last year, didn't we?
I was sure you did. I only got a 618 or something. 614 is the most you can get.
He's crazy.
No, I'm not. Come on. Listen, I want you to go by Pam Anderson's thing. You know where Pam Anderson is, and put you in the middle. We'll paint a mustache on Pam Anderson. You have one of those black ink markers? I want to, when Pete's not looking, put a mustache on Pam Anderson. Oh man.
He's crazy with that. Hey, Wendy, you didn't sign in yet, did you?
No, I'm not flying today. You want to do it today?
I still want to do it.
Oh, okay. You want my...
Yeah, I had a little article in it when he doesn't do anything. He's got family, that's how. I was going to say that.
Wants to know, is the wing built yet?
It is 49. You're right. You're right.
But that wing went together in a snap, huh, Tom?
Here's what it looks like. Let's do this. Hey,
ready?
Hey, Win, here's what it looked like 20 minutes ago.
Now, this is an honest man here.
Okay,
this is honest Tom.
It was just slithers 20 minutes ago. And then 10 minutes ago it looked like that. And now here's what it looks like 10 minutes later.
And 13 minutes later, he's flying it out at the field, and he won the Nats. Now I'm impressed.
If I get a late draw in the order, I'll have it.
That's right.
The paint will be dry. With Brodak dope, it'll be dry. Right?
Oh, in this sun, I'll bet I could finish a whole plane in one afternoon. That's an amazing good thing, Tom. I like that.
There's your link. Leading and trailing edge just snap together. And no pins required. All level, all straight. Very light.
I know that.
So a person can just call up and order this like a kit kind of thing, or?
Start in January.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a catalog out by January.
That's a contribution.
That's it's the simplest of all the jigging methods that I've found.
Oh, it's simpler than my method, I'll tell you, and mine isn't the worst one either.
It's just so simple.
For another trim flight. This is pretty good, getting one flight about every 35 minutes here. Okay, one of the things we get to do at a meet like this is help some people that we don't normally get to see on a regular basis, like Ken Tyser. Obviously, he does not live within next door commuting. Now, I already got to fly the plane once. What we've done so far, moved the lead outs back a bit and taken a ½ ounce of tip weight out to see if we could get the wing perfectly level. What he was unhappy with was on outside maneuvers, it was kind of banking in at him. Let's see, this is gonna, by having the tip weight out, it's gonna let the problem become more magnified. So we're gonna try to see, and I'll try to do some of it through the lens cap, of course. This was an excellent, excellent flying plane. A good copy of Strega. Rich Jacobone has a probably very similar plane. Super Tiger 60. Now, one of the things I did not like, the plane was a little nose heavy and he had some lead under the tank. I suggested he take that out right away. It was also turning a little tighter outside than inside, so suggested he open up the handle on insides only. And when I flew the plane, it flew exactly like a plane that was a little bit nose heavy to me. But again, not everybody has the same taste in how they like to trim planes. So for me, trimming the plane isn't as good as, let's see if we can see the tip from here. Which way is that out? Can you tell from there? Is the wing up or down according to you? Down a little, okay. I just want to verify. Okay. Well, you had so much tip weight in before you couldn't tell. It was banging both ways. Doesn't look like it's banging a tip even here. Does this look better than it did before? Now here's where when you take the tip weight out, it'll usually get a little soft up here. Doesn't look like it's going too soft here anyway. I think if he gets the lead out of the tank and puts it on the nose, that'll take care of it without a tab even. It's not really that much. Now in the Nationals. Maybe you don't want to do it today. When you do something and it gets better, keep going until it gets worse. Then you know, go back. I would say right now, if you had time, you have time. You're going to fly tomorrow too. Take a 1/4 ounce more out. Try to get more motor offset. See, the things that are going to make up for the tip weight, having the lead outs back and the motor off a little more. By the time you get to the nets, you want to be able to move that motor around. Don't be making it so cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it tracks level. I don't see any reason for having that lead in the nose, unless you just...
Well, I thought it was nose heavy. I mean...
And when you get it razor trimmed, then you can put solid lines on it.
Yeah.
But right now, solid lines aren't going to help because flying good the way it is. But no, it's...
Weight will come out of it tonight. I've already
the lead that's under the tank, by putting that... Either leave it out altogether, and if it doesn't, put half of the amount on a spinner. The idea is, now in level flight, it's going to push that outboard wing down. The higher you put the weight in the plane, that's the vertical CG. Right? It may be you don't need any tab at all.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I tell you, that was...
But it felt better to you. That's...
I can tell I missed that getting up to the point where I was at.
So yeah, and another thing you need is the same prop. Let's see how much you got in there. The motor run is perfect.
Right.
Okay, but what you got, this is not a good prop. Look, make the same prop with a Phillips entry. Because the motor's, it's turning on and off, but it's soft. See, this has no Phillips entry in it. Just put that Phillips, or give me a prop tonight, I'll do one on video for you.
You brought those props for me, didn't you?
I got stuff for you in the van.
Yeah.
What do you think? You silly thing. And that's the end of my rev-ups. I don't even have one. The bum took all my rev-ups. Did I get a free pizza? Did I get... I heard that before.
Not from me.
No, I got... But you want the same prop with that Phillips entry.
I think it needs to be I think what it needs too is a 14.5 cut down. With
this is 13.6?
That's 13.6.
Yeah. The same prop with the 14.5 is going to slow it down even more. You want to go faster. Because it's braking like in a triangle, but it's not gaining speed. It's just maintaining it.
Well, I can actually feel it pull when it brakes.
Oh yeah.
I hadn't felt pull yet.
No, that muffler worked out well too.
Oh yes.
Boy, compared to some of these other the lumpies that are on the market, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't do it, if you don't want to do the prop, you can put a thinner head gasket in the head, or put a different head on the engine. See, you'd like to get the weight off the bottom of the plane now. So if you got a head with some of the fins cut off of it, I may have one in the van. Let me pick that up so I can see the head. You want to get weight off the bottom. Nah, mine are basically the same. You could take maybe 20 thousandths of diameter off of his head, and that'll get rid of it. You also could put lighter wheels on there, would help a lot. If you could get lighter
than that, those.
No, they're heavy. When you get to the nets, buy a bunch of Dave Brown 2-inch wheels because they'll wear out. They're lighter than that. I got the same wheels home. Believe me, all this little crap adds up. It's not 10 grams here, 8 grams, all of a sudden the plane's 70 ounces. You definitely don't need, by the time you get to the nets, lose that, get used to flying it.
Right.
And move that handle 1 notch up. And all of that in combination, by the time you get to the nets, then you're ready for minor little things. I'll make you a couple of props in a motel room. Bingo. All right, that looks like it's in the bank.
I think I'm going to leave it like it is and fly.
You are the Leroy Black that formerly owned the Anderson Spitfire. Now it belongs to the world. I don't own it.
Right.
Anyway, let me tell you what they're doing. They have it over there on a test stand. We wanted you to be the one to start it.
Oh, is that right?
They've already had it running, but we want to see you start it once, because I don't know how to start the damn thing.
I don't either. Hey, Wendy, it's right down there.
Where is it?
It's in my car.
Oh, Danny, this is Leroy Black, who gave it to me. Danny Banjak, the king of the Philly Flyers.
Glad to meet you.
And we're going to work, here's the project. Did you see the plane down there, the big mow, a little mow?
That's neat, ain't it?
I'm building one. You use the engine, get it running. When I'm ready for it, I'll have you mail it back to me.
Mail it back? I want to use it.
No, well, you can keep the plane. You're going to have to take that plane in your van or something. You think that'd fit if I made a take-apart wing?
That plane would fit in the van right now.
You
but
could
it's
fit
not very long.
Okay.
The fuselage length isn't real long. And
Now, Leroy, this plane is going to become a communal ignition plane.
Okay.
And believe me, if we ever get the VSC, you get to fly it. Or if you come here...
That's one of the reasons I sent you the instrument.
Wow. We don't put things on shelves. This guy wears out his windows by not watching them.
I watched the car.
How excited were you to have that engine around?
That's pretty cool.
There's at least 5 people over there.
What is it?
Nah. Doug, do you know Leroy Black?
No.
He donated the Anderson Spitfire to our...
Okay, Leroy.
Nice to meet you.
And it obviously belongs to everybody in our club.
I'll be right back. I'll go get it.
Okay, I'm hoping it generates some interest in guys wanting to build one.
There's some cinder blocks over here. I'm going to get one of them, and that's a test bench.
All right.
I asked for a better starter ignition engine. You know, a better beginner, and you know, it's.
Is that
simple.
relatively simple?
No, it's that's just like a normal motor. They start easy. They don't break. They
Explain
make
why it's
power.
It's melting the spark plugs.
You melting plug?
It blew 2 plugs right out of the thing.
What do you use for fuel?
5%.
They'll take gas and oil and work fine.
Yeah, I wanted to break it in on the glow fuel because I heard that keeps them cooler.
What's the decision here?
The insulators like blew right out of them.
The motor makes so much power, it makes more power than you normally need.
Will that fly like that little Mo plane?
I don't know. Rusty would be the one to ask.
Rusty said yes. I asked him already.
Then,
Yeah, he's
that's
got
a big
some huge
airplane.
things flying with them at that engine.
Probably a 14.6.
Well, I'm running.
Jim, what size planes did they run Anderson Spitfires years ago? What size planes?
Too small.
Too small.
Like a Zilch, a big Zilch?
It's a ring motor.
Ring, yeah.
60 or 65.
Leroy, which is it a 60 or 65? It really didn't say on
That's a good engine, though, that Anderson Spitfire, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. They make just as much power.
Oh, okay.
As the 65.
It'll say on the box.
You think it's good enough to fly that little Mo, that large? Looks like a big Zilch.
I saw it written on there.
It
came in the box.
Good enough power?
Oh, okay.
Is this a repo or
the long shafts too.
What's that? Was it an original?
Yeah, I think this is a short one. I don't know. This is the guy that gave me the engine.
Let me tell you how I got it.
You're going to ruin our whole club.
This is a fourth. Now we're way down the line. I was at the Bob Palmer Classic last year over in L.A. and some guy walked in with 2 of them and said, "Raffle them off."
Wow.
Just gave it to
Why don't these guys ever come to our club,
So
guys?
I paid $1 for a raffle ticket and I won it. And I said, what am I going to do with it? So I send it to you.
But here's my motive. Even if I can't go to VSC, Danny or somebody can take the plane. So you can get to fly it and hang it. You know, how cool is that?
That'll be fine.
I mean, 8-10 guys, there's no builder to model rule at VSC, is there? Nobody cares. Even if there is, we'll break it anyway. Who cares?
Not an old time.
And if we had it here today, how many people would enter ignition stunt?
Right.
Ah.
Anyone here with a spark ignition bird today? Zambelli does.
Zambelli knows about ignition. Hey, Kyle, baby.
He's got the,
How are you? What's happening, Karate King?
OK60 and the Viking and the Fury Screwball. Rusty used to fly ignition. Yeah.
Rusty's here.
Yeah.
Rusty's got a whole carload of dogs and free flights and...
You know the neatest thing about running a spark engine, though? The honest to God neatest thing in the world about running a spark engine with coil, condenser, and batteries, you really appreciate a glow plug. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, the problem you can run into. I'm going to go get the engine.
All right, I'm waiting.
We'll fire it up.
I got to hang out here. He wants me to judge.
Okay.
Get it.
I'll get the engine. We'll go run it.
Okay, great. Money's talk is cheap, Dan.
Got a plane.
Dan's got the motor. Go over by the bricks. No, take it over by the bricks.
I want to bring a brick over here.
How the hell are you? Where are you going to run it? On the ground?
Yeah.
Pick that up, Leroy. This is the man and his motor. Look at this. They obviously already had it run.
It's been running.
Oh yeah. And it sounds so cool.
That's a repo.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
What do you,
No, it doesn't matter.
The Lionel
Doesn't
Trains
matter.
here or something?
It doesn't matter.
It sounds like an ignition. It smells like...
Yeah.
Doug, you going to help me get this? If I build that little mo, you going to come over and
You
set
won't
this
have any
ignition
trouble
thing up?
getting this started. And I'll tell you what, when you do build it, you're going to use a transistorized ignition in it.
Can you help me out with that? Yeah. Okay, he's made a commitment. He will turn me on to the right ignition system, and I know Rusty Brown will come over and help me build that wing. Got to talk that Rusty into coming up for a visit. Free lunch at Wendy's. Well, free lunch
This is very
anyway.
important. Where did we go?
Show me the things to do and not do here.
All right, when you set your points, first off, I always just leave my points stationary.
Okay.
In other words, I lock them up.
Yeah.
At pretty much full advance.
Okay.
You want this little tang here, when your points are fully open, you want it just touching.
Okay.
If that is out of adjustment, your points will float.
Now you need the engine out of the plane to do that, right?
No.
You can do that while it's sitting right in the plane?
You can do everything in the plane.
Are you going to make a tape of how to start and run these things?
I want. That's one of my goals is to make a tape of how to build a Lincoln log wing, how to build a little mo. A little mo can't be more than a week to build.
And this is probably a 65.
And you don't need to run out and use all your 3-pound wood. You can, it's a fun plane. Rusty's already going to swap me the plans for a set of Spitfire plans. Woody, check my new motor out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's my Leroy. This is Leroy Black, Woody Midgley. He gave me this motor for free. Now how bad is that? I'm going to build that little mo plane. Come on, Dave Cook would go wild if he saw this.
They are one big power.
He'd go wild.
Amazing the pull. First of all, the noise they make.
Now what prop can you use on that? 13.6?
14.6 will be no problem.
14.6?
No problem.
What is the motor?
Anderson
Spitfire, yeah.
It's in Bob's,
Gambelli's plane, right?
He's got the Fury Screwball, a take-apart plane over there with that in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got to go hear that run.
Probably the most powerful, easiest running, easiest handling ignition motor ever made. Because it was made right at the end.
When it was all the development work was done.
If you put that next to a super site,
That's what I was thinking it was.
You could look. You put them both. This is a beefed up super cycle. They were both designed by Mel Anderson.
Okay.
This is a U-control version. In other words, it's got a ball bearing in it. It's just.
What's the life expectancy? Pretty good.
Forever.
I mean, they don't run hard, so they shouldn't wear out ever.
They run hard, but they last forever.
What would happen if you put this in a I don't know, a Magnum, say? Nothing?
Nothing.
It won't pull it, or?
Oh, it'll pull it.
No
But
problem.
No, the only problem is you have the additional weight of your battery.
Oh, yeah. And how much is all this additional weight? Like 6-8 ounces? Or?
No, not that much.
Nothing like it used to be.
No, it's a lot lighter.
You probably could get little hearing aid. Uh-oh, she's back. Watch out. No cursing. Sandy's here. No cursing.
You got smaller batteries now that last an awful lot longer.
Yeah.
I ran tether cars back in 51 and 2 and 3 in Europe. When I was in the service over there. And
Yeah, Woody had those dueling powered tether cars.
dueling tether cars, batteries like that, the guys who were beating us were the ones that had the Hornet Magnetos.
Yeah.
Oh, Woodwig's diesel is done for the day. As we speak, Rusty Brown is in the back, flying. What's the name of this one?
Humongous.
Okay.
By Ted Snow.
Oh, this is the one Damarel made a copy of this? Is this the same one? I flew one of these.
Oh, that's
Yeah, Rusty baby.
Don't worry, the ground drops off.
Yeah, it does now. Yeah, good
That's
thing.
the place to do it.
That looks like the one Jim Damerol had. Jimmy made a copy of this.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Danny, do you approve of that little Mo as a design?
You all what?
That little Mo?
That's cool.
That's what I'm going to
Do you feel
build.
how light that is?
Yeah, it's less than my Spitfire is probably. There's nothing. It's a bag of air.
Flying so slow.
Yeah, but
This would be nice in that Taurus.
anything. Hey, Al, I bet you're going to see a lot of people get hot about ignition after this.
What's that?
If anything, FAI fuel.
No nitro?
The thing for the break-in, I'm keeping it, you know, slow.
What props you got
So on ignition. So I called him up. And he said he was using the transistor ignition system that Toyota makes. And I got one of those, I put it in the plane.
Are we going to use a glove? Oh no!
You ever been hit by one of these?
I like videotaping guys getting hit by them.
And that ignition system is, it's light, it's small, and it's very, very...
Dan is starting a big ignition engine.
Tell me that isn't cool. And don't use a glove next time. It didn't even hit you once.
One flip
Sissy.
start on a spark engine, huh?
Is that cool or what? Come on. Come on.
All right, next.
Next. Get Curtis to start it. Get over here and start that ignition engine, Curtis.
No, thank you. Come on, I'll even retard the spark for you.
Nah, don't do that. Be a man.
I tell you, ever since that O&R hit me that day, man, geez, that thing put me in the next
That thing sounds as powerful as a Tiger 60.
Oh, this thing is...
That sounds like it would fly up.
It'll fly a full-size stunner.
Wow.
As far as I understand, the tune pipe is heading out. What? And spark engines are in.
Ignition is in and tune pipes are out. Is that the way it works?
That's it. They were on top for a little while, you know, but now that sparks are back, and diesels.
Diesels, yeah. Kenworth is going to diesels, I heard.
Dan, you know that little point stop, there's a critical adjustment on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want it to touch the point when it's open.
Oh.
These are the top people in the ignition motors in the world. You have a conglomeration of them here.
If that thing breaks, you'll know.
Hey, lens licker. Get that dog to come over here and start that engine.
Let me ask you, what keeps on a cyclone? What keeps the points?
Hey, don't let him bite the engine. It's hot. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? How's the hub?
Good.
Is he behaving?
Of course.
Is he over there playing with that Pam Anderson statue that he's got over there?
Then let's we can quick change that.
Actually, what I do is I just push it down, bend it with my finger, and let the points push it to where it wants to be. That's what I do at the end.
That's interesting. He's running on alcohol.
Yeah, but it'll want to.
Hey, last year you ruined a lens, a $300 lens. Now you could ruin my watch. Ooh, he's so nice. Where you guys staying? In Comfort?
No, they don't allow dogs.
But don't tell him you have a dog. What fool would tell him you have a dog?
Well, then when she barks, you know.
Well, you got a roll of duct tape? I can stop that from happening in a minute.
No.
I mean, yes, it's nice.
Especially with the sticky side facing the hair.
My plane don't fly for bees, but my
No, the Econolodge takes dogs.
Your engine.
Oh, that's where we are. Oh no, we're in a
No,
Comfort.
you're in the Comfort Inn, yeah.
The cheap place. All right, Leroy, you're next. Look, he puts his glove on like he's going to do a rectal exam.
Don't be afraid of it. When you flip, be the boss.
Hey, these guys, hey, wait a minute, they're having a contest here. Why don't you, hey, Danny,
Yo.
Take it over to the rock pile so we're away from the contest.
Yeah, you know you're right, because I got
Yeah.
the exhaust pointing right that way.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little heavy.
The key to a good engine run is mount it to a brick before you put it in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nah, take it over to the pile of bricks.
Alright, and as long as
And face it out at the neighbors. That'll get them happy.
yeah, if we point the exhaust away,
Look at this. John's got his own private junkyard back here.
we'll put it up on top of
Farm vehicles, plows, his dead bodies buried under here. Now Leroy will get a 1-flip start, guaranteed. With Danny running this.
We'll bring this, retard the spark a little bit, and just choke it through like once or twice.
See what you started, Leroy? You see how?
You know the neat thing is when you leave the spark on and you touch the high tension lead, you'll know it.
Yeah, you'll get a, especially if your feet are wet.
Okay, she should just start flipping.
There's no challenge to this at all.
Don't be afraid of it. Be the boy.
You guys better quit playing with those ignition engines and making all this noise. Ruining our love life over here.
Last year's flying, yep. Videos are still available. You got it. Where's my license plate number?
Go away. Go away with that camera.
Go away, she says. How can that
He's
be?
got that camera in my face all the time. This morning,
You wanted to be on national television. Now this video,
I wanted to see a champion. That's
okay,
what I wanted.
Tuesday, well, I think other people, listen, true thing, this is going to 14 different countries and 60 people in the United States Monday morning, so you will be. Now tell them who you are. Don't lie now.
No?
Don't lie, the FBI doesn't watch you, they don't watch.
Okay, Mike Grego.
Okay, and you are?
Jack King.
Okay, and you guys basically came together, or where are you from?
Well, we belong to the Laurel Highlands
We're local
RC
here.
Club.
And I
Local? Oh, okay, so you're like regular guy. This is no big deal to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
I'm
great...
here every Saturday.
Ah.
And we have another field about 6 miles from here as the crow flies. With that tire there and the smokestacks, we can see this field from our field over there.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's on the other side of the river.
How many guys fly here during the week? I mean, during the...
Maybe about 8, 10 at the most.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you want to take this home, you're thinking? Maybe
Yeah, I'll take
he'll
that.
buff it out next week, yeah.
Yeah, you'll buff it up. I still believe that's plastic.
No, that's paint. That's John Brodak paint.
It's all dope.
Believe me, I spent a lot of hours making it look like that.
Oh, you must have rubbed your tail off making it like that.
Yeah, but I didn't lose any weight. I was hoping at the end of it I'd be skinny. Didn't work that way. Anyway, we'll take it out and play with it later. I want to
Beautiful.
try to get everybody on the tape here. All right, see they're filtering in here. Da, 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 da. Well, let's hear it. Come on, who are you?
Where's the English?
People in New Zealand don't know who you. They don't know you're a national champion. Tell them who you are.
I'm Kevin Stewart.
Okay, and junior. No, see, you're Kevin Stewart until you win the Nats. Then you're Kevin Stewart, junior national champion.
Yeah.
Or junior national champion Kevin Stewart.
There's a comment in there.
Comma. No. We're not playing computers. Smack him, will you? Who raised this kid?
I don't know.
Oscar, whack him a few whacks. Hey, is Catherine here?
Yeah, she's here. She's up.
We found an antique show. There's a flea market tomorrow. Antique show Sunday.
Okay.
We're in.
Yeah,
I
what-
drove all around to find it for you, too.
Yeah, we're in the same hotel you are.
Okay, great. Tonight, we're going to go out to, what's the name? Groovies.
Okay.
Groovies? Catherine's coming?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you don't miss us.
Nap, she,
Woody, you going to come to Groovies with us?
wherever Dick drives.
The hell with Dick. Who cares about?
Wherever Dick.
Who cares about him? Forget it. Yeah, we were.
Along for the ride.
I kind of made a little reservation for us down there tonight, so we can.
Where the heck is Groovy's?
In the middle of Waynesburg.
Yeah.
It's kind of a low-key place.
We've been to the Golden Corral. That's
that's fast food. That's roadkill stuff.
That's in the middle of Waynesburg. Which way is it from there? Further out or further down?
A mile down the road.
Further down.
Further down, a mile down the road.
Karen here, is she?
Yeah, she's all. I gotta go there right now.
She's on the table.
Oh, she's
The big flight streak will be flying later today. You can bet on that. This is the Philly group. They come in force. They come like a plague of locusts. I think the only one that isn't here is Steve DeGiulia. There's already about 100, 150 models out on display here. There's parts on display, things on display. Oh, ignition engine. I don't know if we're going to get this to fruition this winter, but we're going to definitely start it. And I'm hoping I'm going to talk to Tom Morris today about kitting me up one of those Lincoln log wing deals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I've been reading about that. I haven't.
Well, I'm going to go buy one right now. I'm not going to fool around before he sells them all out. Oh, yes. Listen, I'm going to build a little mow, and if the Anderson doesn't quite pull it, we'll just take one rib at a time off until it works. You like that way, huh?
Ah.
What is this, Allen Brickhouseville here?
Yep.
Oh, man, Brickhouseville. Listen, you got your camera, Alan?
Which one?
To take pictures for your magazine. I got something to show you. You'll never see it if you don't get it in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have my Mustang composite fuselage here. The plug. I'd like you to be the first. You can beat Frank to the punch.
He sent both motors back, and I didn't want to fool him.
I'm going to stop acting now.
I'm wondering too.
Let me see what you can find, Joe. Look, there's just so much to see and do here.
So much to see here.
It's unbelievable.
Find them before in the next couple of
I want to find him now because.
We'll get to him.
All right, maybe he's taking a little snooze by the pool or something.
He's not in the garage. That's for sure.
Thank you.
He's not in the garage.
Okay, let's talk to Tom on camera.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Hello. Tell everybody who you are. People in New Zealand, Sweden, England don't know who you are. Okay. From?
From Tennessee.
Notice how good I am at doing interviews.
And Michigan.
Oh, you're the guy that owns his own flying field.
Right.
I remember you.
Yes, I'm like John Brodak.
Well, not exactly like.
Not quite, but the land flying.
Yeah. I'm like, you know.
It's a lot of fun. It really is.
He has a farm in Tennessee where he
Also, it's a lot of work.
The only guy that's like John Brodak is Tom Morris.
It's a lot of work too, but fun.
Anyway, we're gonna talk to Tom here in a minute. Oh, he's got his plane. Great, I've been great. Tom, I want to buy something from you, but you're not obviously busy doing this now.
29 ounces.
Okay.
Ready to go with the paint. 39 ounces. Ready to fly.
What happened to the? Oh, it's 10 ounces for the hardware, for the paint. I mean.
Muffler.
Oh, the hardware, yeah.
Muffler, tank, and paint.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a left-handed flying one?
Oh my gosh, I made it backwards. You put the wing in the wrong end anyway. Oh no.
Dave Cook will be your first customer.
For Bruce Pike.
All right.
Of Liverpool, Ohio.
Let me ask you, what you're building these for people basically in the raw wood for? Is it okay to say how much money it is?
$350.
$350? It's a bargain and a half.
Oh my God. $350.
That's the biggest bargain in the world. Oh, Dick.
This one didn't.
Boy, I bet you're going to have a lot of customers.
Start until last Monday.
You're going to be sorry you advertised this.
Well, I'm going to build. I'm going to offer quick build kits. That's what I'm going to offer. Not whole airplanes. I'll frame up the wing and the fuselage. I'm going to roll fuselage.
Tom, I guarantee you one thing. I get at least one call a week from somebody saying, anybody have a fully built plane for sale? Because they're asking, like, if I'll give them one of mine, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
At least once a week.
Well, once we get the technology down for molding the fuselages, it should be pretty simple.
What part don't you have yet?
Well, I got to figure out on molding the fuselage. exactly what pieces to use. Fiberglass balsa, carbon fiber balsa, whatever.
Why don't you let me show you my pry? I got my mold here.
What combination to use for the whole fuselage.
You want to make it out of glass composite?
I'm thinking fiberglass on the inside, 1/20th balsa, carbon fiber, 1/20th balsa, and then fiberglass. All put on the nitrate. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be the best combination. But see, I got to start carving the molds Monday when we get back.
John, did you get this all straightened out yet?
No, we've gone on to 10% fuel. That's improved it a bit.
Again, Tom, it looks like he's making
Woody, I meant windy.
pre-made planes and pre-made wings. This guy'd probably come and build you a house if the money was right. Nice handles that he's making.
Yeah, beautiful for the price.
How much do you charge for him? There's a kit I know for $5. That's a good deal.
Dixon is.
Oh, great.
5 handles for $20.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm just not a bar guy. Nice, Horace?
This a friend or a relative? A third cousin.
No, he's your lunch.
I collect.
Alan Brickhouse discovered how to build a plane light. Let nature make it.
Right.
Look, he's a tuned pipe bug.
I checked that out on the computer, right? And technically you can't.
Come on, Al, eat him. Show him how tough you are.
Technically you can't fly, right?
Have you talked to Jimmy D?
Yes. TLC, the other
Yeah.
These things can't fly.
That's right. Of course, they don't know that, but you know.
In fact,
Why?
He does. I got into the phone wing business right after I learned how to build a straight built-up wing.
I think there's a need.
You know what that's like saying? Kenny decided to join the human race after being a biker for 12 years. Then he wanted to buy a Honda. Wait a minute.
I got a gold wing.
But it's a big Honda.
Oh, man. One of those Valkyries with 15 cylinders and an Allison Spitfire in it.
Yeah, right.
So listen, guys, if you want to have a plane framed out, Tom, I don't know if this quote goes for everybody, of $350. This is the bargain of the century, and believe me, I wouldn't even try to do it for $350. That is a bargain and a half. If you're interested, give Tom Morris a call. Now, Tom, dovetailing in with our program of wanting to mold this Spitfire, the P-51 body, we want to talk to Tom about some ideas he might have or want to be part of our program. If we set up a mold for a Cavalier body, I mean, that might be just peaches and cream. Who knows? We'll be talking to Tom about it later today. Hey!
That's a rather
What is this?
expensive-looking engine.
Stop, Stuka, breath. What's going on here?
I wonder what hotel label this napkin has on it. I don't.
You know what I saw on the way out here? I saw Burger King coffee 25 cents. I said, I looked for your car. I didn't see it.
I'm gonna return this napkin. It looks good. Notice the pretty thing.
Yeah.
Match the color, but it doesn't absorb. I gotta get a better. I'm gonna complain.
Oh, I'd get my money back on that.
Well, nah. I don't think I want my money back.
I think you'll get it. I'll tell you that.
I paid what it was worth.
Yeah, very.
That's my buddy Phil Netzband
joke.
Yeah.
But the CG was all calculated, Pat, and the numbers are right on the
You better get. Listen, Bill Netzband knows everything except how to write in English. The only thing he needs to learn is to write so an average man that dropped out of school.
You wrote LS. That's English. Stick it down. Stick it. What? You gotta stick it.
You gonna fly it?
If I can get it to run, yeah.
Oh man!
And if these are the right lines, I
fly.
Oh, 12, 35 feet. That's all right for this.
When are we gonna have the big demo of the Blue Angel and the Trident?
Huh? Oh, they look so good hanging on the wall. Did you notice they?
How come I can't get them on video? What do I have to do? Buy you coffee?
More than that. Did you notice how much longer they last if you hang them on the wall?
If you don't fly them.
Yeah.
You don't like guys like me come around and poke a hole in them.
Ah, you wouldn't do that. Nah,
Listen, I'll make a deal with you. A deal. If you let me take some pictures of the Blue Angel and the Trident, I'll let you fly my Ignition Little Mo. Soon to be Ignition Little Mo.
Soon to be.
I got the engine running already.
We'll take it under consideration.
I have 2 mechanics,
and we'll wait
fully
and see what it
paid
looks
mechanics. They're at my usual rate.
Free.
That's the rate.
You're paying them
like the
what-
rate for your napkins.
Is that the new system? You pay them what they're worth nowadays?
No, they pay me what I'm worth.
Oh.
Doug's already on board. Building up a contingency plan here.
Keep the center of pressure on the center of
Hold on, this is the guy that blew me out of my Reinhardt Cup win this year. Look at this. Look at this. He's not rubbing it in here. Oh my God. Rub it in. Bill, congratulations. We love you, guy. That decal on a wing, 99 round. I'm going to come by and peel that off when you're not looking. Stick it on my toolbox. Hey, nice jacket. These guys are really into these patches and things. I'm not a patch guy. What are you trying to teach the dog how to smoke cigarettes? Holy
If
crap.
Sarah was here, Sarah would hook up with this dog.
Hey, by the way, there is an antique fair tomorrow and Sunday.
I heard.
You heard?
I heard, yeah.
So your woman doesn't harass you.
I'm going to have to call Barbara and call her. She'll make the drive.
Oh, yeah. She's going to drive you to the cemetery. Is that a nice puppy or what?
Yeah, man, I love her.
Oh, man. Her name is Lens Licker. She ruins cameras. Ruin that camera, dog. Doggy, doggy.
Watch when you stop. What's going on? Get with it, mister. Don't just stop around.
I want to have some fun on Bill's wing where it says Reinhardt Cup wing. I want to take the letters off and rearrange them so it says Cup Putz or something. I'll leave it to you and Banjock to come up with something. They peel right off, don't they?
There's letters?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have some fun with him.
I don't know.
Well, he's bigger than I am and younger, too.
His head is bigger, too. I'll tell you.
No, it's good. That's good. That's a sign he's going to fail in life.
No, Bill's good.
Yeah, he's okay.
Bill's a good guy.
What's this?
I only fly a half a circle.
What's this?
I broke it, so I want everybody to sign it, and I'll clear coat it and put it on a black velvet.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Here, it's your turn.
All right.
You will. Give those monitor tapes to me.
No problem.
We're good. Also, that.
Well, he's the only guy in our club that, you know, I could get to do that. Most of the guys won't help you. You got to kind of, I don't know, buy him pizza or something. I'm not sure what.
Oh, hope you guys bought one. Did you get the money for the pizza when I sent it?
Yes, absolutely. What, are you kidding? Look at my gut, I'll tell you. I think Karen's put me on a scale every morning now. But I got a lot of... Nah, there is no diet pizza. It's got to be fattening or it isn't worth having.
It doesn't taste good.
That's right, it's baloney. There's no diet pizza.
I know, we're going to put diet on the block.
Yeah, right. There's no such thing. See what you? How many people you got signed here
So
already?
far, just Larry Scrinzi,
Oh, you got
John Brodak,
all right.
you, Bob Hunt,
Brodaks.
Jim Hunt.
This is a great idea.
Hey, Joe, did you sign this? Did you sign this? The
Sign it, 1999 Reinhardt Cup winner.
Excuse me, let me explain.
Yeah. Let open his hat up a little bit. His head's growing again. All right, Bill. We want to watch you sign.
Everybody signs here? Sign it?
99 Reinhardt
For
Cup
my
winner.
game room, and it's Brodak flying. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. God, this is a moment. This is like Clinton signing the Monica Lewinsky's paycheck over here. 1999 Reinhardt. Look, come on, look at this baby. Don't be ashamed of your success.
I don't know how to spell it. I'd have to look at my
He doesn't know how to.
And by the way, Wendy, you are invited to the spaghetti dinner. And we're going to have it out of the bowl.
Oh, God.
Wendy, you're missing something really funny over here.
What's happening?
He's got little blonde hair. Head in the airplane. He's already squirted. You're not going to let that go, are you?
You're not going to let that go.
Yeah, Will.
If Larry has a voice change. Oh! Is your name Pam? Pam Anderson.
Larry did it.
Larry. Larry's bladder is expanding.
Don't let go, Jan.
Yeah, don't let go. Is the light on here?
A lot of high-tech stuff
like the
happening
drone.
here.
You know what? You need this.
Whatever you do, Jan. You're not going to have enough fuel for this thing.
Watch it. That's what he uses to give him an enema.
Butch is backing up. Look at Butch. He's back there.
I like to have enough people helping me.
He's smart. He's staying out of the way.
Hang on, because I'm going to do this.
You like to have young blondes helping you. Who are you kidding? If Jim Damarel and I came over here, they'd throw us out. He'd say, who needs your help? Yeah, listen, you gotta run off and pinch his bladder.
We're getting it.
Don't forget to pinch his bladder.
Hang on now.
I got it.
Pam Anderson didn't have this problem.
He doesn't know anything about airplanes.
Oh, that's not what Pete said.
So if you go across, that means it's shorted.
Oh, it's high-tech stuff to start an 049.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, all we had was a car battery. Oh, he got whacked. Oh.
Put the shorted.
This is what... You just pinch his bladder and he goes away.
What's that feeling right now?
I think she likes you, Pat. Some combat matches going on. We can't even see where they are. Look at what they're doing back there. They go in the back circle having their combat going. Try to carry your death. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I was rich, I'd have the time of my life to sit in the synagogue and pray. How much to pay me to stop singing? Is that Pete Bergstrom? Who is that? I can't tell. So far away, see? Can't see through the lens. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd diddle rich, diddle dum. I'd have to sit in the synagogue and pray. Got a blue fully fire station. Nobody used to do. 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. That would be the sweetest song of all.
Oh, God, I know you were recording this flight.
Yeah, thanks, Pat. Your nose kept getting in the video. I thought it was either your nose or the Goodyear blimp, one or the other. You guys are really abusing brodaks, girls. That's really low class. Looks like it, yeah. It looks like a good flying Magnum, too.
That's got to be awful light.
They don't like being 75 ounces, I know that.
That's not what it is.
It was only
Yeah, that's Pete Bergstrom.
maybe you are. Maybe we're doping.
Larry, her pants look all wet. What did you do?
Oh, I wiped
You have to buy her a pair of pants.
Buy?
Buy! There's a new word for Larry. Look at, there's a bug on your back. Look at the size. Hey, bug eater. Wait a minute. Get that bug off.
I told him the porta pots are over there.
Where are these bugs?
Let me tell you, he's a desperate old man.
See this?
I want to see.
Is that gonna work?
No.
And then?
No. Ask Andy Lee. He knows more about this
Oh,
stuff.
Andy knows this. Oh, well, we'll try it.
I'm only good at fooling
Andy.
people some of the time.
It's heavy.
Yeah, we're just getting back. We're near the end of this tape. Kent Kaiser's been practicing with the new trim we put on his plane, or he put on his plane. And we're going to pick this up with the next tape. There is just so much action going on here. It's unbelievable. It turned out to be a fantastic flying day. And at least they stopped running my ignition engine time temporarily anyway. I'm getting so tired I can't even follow the plane. Come on, Kent. All right, at the end of this, see you on the next tape. More action coming your way. Kent Kaiser.
Died like this.
Now show me how much. He's got all windy controls in it. He was concerned that this was too much play. Show me how much play you have.
Primarily concerned with the flat.
Yeah. But in the elevators, you want at least an eighth. In fact, I always drill it out to an eighth of an inch. Yeah, that's about right.
I did that. That one's on purpose.
Yeah. You want to have. Without that slop, you better be Paul Walker. I mean, you can't be windy.
A-frame.
Yep. Yep.
No glass. No fiberglass.
No. With the sheeting going out that far, you don't need fiberglass. It's only when the guys want to cheat the sheeting and leave, or they don't want to put that little angle in there. That's when it's a problem.
I got that spar coming out to the
landing
gear block.
Right. Right.
I thought there was
Flip it over. Let me see the cowling area on that. Oh, you got plenty of cooling. Oh my God.
That's the V deflector.
Yeah. You could put two engines in there.
Yeah,
this is nice how you did the plywood around here. I like that. That's nice.
I had a little 1 2 there.
Oh, that's nonsense. You just fill it in with 1/4 inch wood.
Yeah, but the nose is held on. There's no
solid as a rock.
No fiberglass.
Nope.
Good way to do it.
No, that's going to be fine. I don't think you have any problem with it.
So I don't think we're going to waste the flight. I don't know if
Is it the same one from the team trials or a different one?
That's Roy.
Oh! That's same as Tom's plane?
Yeah, that's Tom.
Wish we had a bag to be all right.
Chris got a I can go get it.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
How are you, Mr. Onosky?
Where are you, still living in Canada? I mean, in Colorado, same thing, right?
Colorado.
In the Grand Canyon, out of the Grand Canyon. Percy Atfield. Now, I got the funniest story. Where did you want to go when you were by me? What was the thrill of your life?
Oh, well.
You wanted to have pizza at Pizza Hut in Brooklyn with Wendy.
Yeah, you're going to have pizza.
Wasn't that a thrill?
That was a real...
Well, it was trouble finding the car there at the police headquarters, huh?
You picked the worst place possible to go.
Hey, you still got the same guy. All right. Is this a new one or the same one?
Same one.
All right.
I haven't even had time to polish it in the meantime.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you, you're getting good use out of it, guy.
Some guys like you are professionals. They can spend the time building.
Oh yeah. Tell my wife how much time I spend. Paul, are you sorted out yet? Are you still blaming the fuel?
We're getting there. We're playing with, no, we're not playing with fuel. We're playing with engines falling out.
Big Art needs to straighten you out.
I know you won't
Dave Midgley.
Where did he go, eh?
What's up, big guy? Hey, cool.
I just drove in from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Left my...
Will they take the wings off this way?
We'll push a little farther than that.
Oh, that's cool how that comes apart. Real quick, as we close the tape out, George Aldrich has quit smoking. Says he's never going to smoke another cigarette in his life. Yeah, right. And we got the Jets.
This is my favorite. Here, I mean,
You going to be flying it today?
No way.
As we say goodbye, this is what? Is this going to be a new Brodak kit? This is John Brodak's plane. He's got Windy and John in the cockpit. Which one is you?
You're
the heavy one.
You're the trainer.
Boy, that's beautiful. Use any Brodak dope on that? I get you by on something.